YouTube, it's me, John Avenger, once again, and welcome to another podcast. This is a DC movie, another DC movie, Lego this time, of another character that wears green, and it's Aquaman, Rage of Atlantis, the Lego movie from like 2018, I believe. 2018, yeah. So let's get this started. It's only 77 minutes, so it's shorter than the Green Lantern movie I did yesterday. Okay, let's see. Fast forward, stop, pause. There we go. Yep, Legos. Warner Brothers. I know Josh has this DVD somewhere in storage. I bought it just a few weeks, like 2 months ago. There's Jessica Cruz. She starts the movie, another Green Lantern, the one that was not in the movie, in the other movie. She's got a cute voice. A mute button. I know who she is. There's the Justice League. There's Cyborg. He's black. Batman has a blue cowl. Because this is for kids. This is definitely for kids. Anything Lego is for kids. Lego Batman, the Lego movie, Lego Movie 2, all the DC and Marvel Legos, yeah. Lobo, yeah, he's going to be the villain, one of the villains in Supergirl. Yes, intergalactic bounty hunter, like Mando, except he's mostly a villain. I mean, look at him. And yes, I can't wait to see Jason Momoa back in DC again after Aquaman 2 flopped critically. As Carrie Payton as a cyborg, he's the longest voice actor to voice Cyborg. New Jersey. These Lego movies are cute. My favorite is The Flash because that one they nailed it. Everything I love about The Flash is in that movie, more than the 2023 movie. It's a kids movie. They're not going to curse in this. In one movie, Lobo was cussing, but it was not a kids movie. Aquaman, yeah. Clean shaven, white Aquaman. I love Batman's voice. He talks like this, but it's not this. There's Orm, the Ocean Master. Mm-hmm. His voice is cute. Who's Aquaman's voice in this? I think it's Z. Bradley Baker, yeah. Or is it Nolan North? I don't know. I think it's Z. Bradley Baker because he's the main character in this. This is his story. I cut my hair. I had to. My hair was getting too frizzy, and it's not that cold today, so. No, he's a villain. Mm-hmm. Where's your crown, buddy? You're laughing right in front of them. I mean, he wears a helmet that has a pitchfork. What nice person has a pitchfork besides King Triton? So the dolphins, yeah. And dolphins are not fish; they're mammals, like whales or dolphin or porpoises. A blue whale, yeah. This works because Lobo's in this movie. Jimmy Olsen, he's getting his own spin-off. Good for him. I've waited long to see Lobo on the big screen. It's probably going to be a cameo. They're probably going to save him for another movie. Probably Man of Tomorrow or something. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Black is the new black? No. Orange is the new black. And also, he looks like a Spawn character mixed with a Kiss member, right? He does, yeah. Lobo has red eyes. I remember him from the Superman animated series. Yeah, he's a cool character. He also rides a dolphin, but again, that's in the video games. Comics are weird, guys, but I love them. They're the lifeblood of. Hold on, I gotta put some deodorant on. But nobody's watching anyway, because it's a kids movie. Nice clean armpits. Yep, main man. Because since Supergirl is about a woman, they have to, a young woman. Water and sea mammals. Because whales, dolphins, and porpoises are not fish. Even seals and sea lions are not fish either. Only sharks and, and flounders and a sea urchin or something like that. Those are fish. It's a fun movie, yeah. Not my favorite. I think it's a decent one. I prefer The Flash. That came out the same year as this, and it became my favorite Lego DC everything, because even more than the Lego movie. I love that character so much. You know me. Aquaman's not in my top 5. He's probably like number 9 or 10 in my top 10, because I really enjoyed that movie from 2018. That's why this came out. The Justice League. Hopefully they'll do it right this time. And you don't need 3 hours to do it. If Josh says the Snyder Cut was his vision, I'm like, why is his vision almost 4 hours long? It could have been 2 movies, and that would have been 2 hours apiece. That would have been sufficed. Nobody wants 4 hours of a movie. If the Odyssey is 4 hours, it will flop. I guarantee you. If you do not put an intermission in the movie and it's 3 hours, it's not going to do well. Oppenheimer was the fluke because it came out with Barbie. That's the only reason it made so much money, because Nolan hasn't had a billion-dollar hit since Dark Knight Rises. Because that was before the pandemic, and it was cheaper. Tickets prices were cheaper in 2012 compared to now. I'm the main man, baby. Well, he's not human. Lobo's an intergalactic bounty hunter from another planet. Yes, he is. That's why he's going to go against Supergirl, because she didn't see him coming. And we know that Jason Momoa is going to knock it out of the park. Utility belt. I love how he's always mad. Utility belt. There's a reason it's the house that he built. Even though Superman the movie came out first, Batman became the most popular DC character. He has a movie every year. It could be 2035 and we'll have a Batman movie in the theater or on streaming, because he's the best character that DC has. There is no Batman in Marvel. They don't have a Batman. They have Bat characters. They don't have a Batman though. They got a Wonder Man, Spider Man, Iron Man, but no Batman. There's only one Batman, man. Because with yeah, yeah, he's stuck in there. No, they don't. They got tentacles. There's Wonder Woman. Once again, voiced by Grey Delisle, who is in everything. If you've seen any DC or Marvel property, she's done at least one voice for each of them. Why? Because they always hire her for everything. I'll do anything for money. Yeah, we know. Why you think she's played Lana and Lola so long on the Loud House cartoon? Because no one will replace her. She's cute because she's the young one. A cannon. Pow. What are you, the Joker? Yeah, he's not in this movie. They wanted to have a different villain in every DC Lego movie. Brainiac or Lobo or Lex Luthor or the Joker or Zod. I think he was in one of them. And also in the Flash, Reverse Flash. Oh, we're going to see him again. It'll just be a younger actor. Maybe Glenn Powell will be him. Just clean shaven Glenn Powell. Not Running Man Glenn Powell. And they thought that Aquaman was a joke. His movie made over $1 billion, guys. They can't say, oh, because it was a year after Justice League flopped and people were over it. People liked the Aquaman movie, guys. As hard as critics gave it and saying it's just a CGI, eye candy, it was fun and it had heart to it. It is. Overly specialized. Don't treat him as a joke. Any DC character can make another billion. It don't act kind of like, oh, superhero movies don't make billions anymore. Yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine came out 2 years ago, guys. That is squashed. We all know that Spider-Man's going to make $1 billion. When Miles shows up, everybody's going to explode. Oh, it's too soon, Josh. We can't wait 10 movies for Miles to show up. You have to strike while the iron's hot. Having him be, a hint of him in the next movie and then doing his movie after Secret Wars is the perfect timing. You cannot wait 10 years. It'll be too late. Once a character's not popular anymore, you got to wait a while to get him back. That's why Green Lantern took over a decade to get another movie in the theater. Appearance, anyway. He's so cute. They're going underwater. Yep. The ocean, one of the most peaceful places to live if you're a fish, because people don't live in the ocean. Because there's no wars in the ocean. There's no war. There's pollution, but there's no noise. Looks nice. It's pretty animation. A seahorse. It's a cute song. It's cute. It's perfect for kids. Poseidon, Percy Jackson's father. King Arthur. And his name is Arthur, so they basically took the King Arthur story and put it underwater. Or Thor. Thor's with the hammer instead of a trident. Batman's the best, man. What are you, SpongeBob? Arthur's never been played by a Hispanic. Not that I know of, because Jason Momoa is Hawaiian. He's not Hispanic, even though he looks it. Because he played a Hispanic Dante in Fast and the Furious X. He was too much in that movie, though. He was a cartoon character, cackling like the Joker and licking Daniela's face. That I don't mind, because again, that's Mira. It's beautiful. Make the fish. How much time is left? We're 17 minutes in. Yeah, but Amber Heard was not a good Mira. Look wise, she had the look, but not the acting abilities or the personality. Because she's not nice. Look what she did to Johnny Depp. Hey, sci-fi film fan. If the writers of Batman v Super had done this, this would have had three storylines in one movie. Yeah, but this is one guy's story. The Justice League are part of the plot, though. They're not like sidelined. They did it right. The people that wrote these Lego movies know what works for the characters and what doesn't. Long running times is not one of them. Because even the Lego Batman movie is like an hour and 40 minutes. It was not 2.5 hours or 3 hours. They don't eat meat. Full citizenship rights. That's funny. I don't eat seaweed unless it's the only thing left. Okay. See, one of the servers was a lobster. They basically the sea life are not second class citizens. They're actually citizens of Atlantis. Yeah, just like my dad. The acting is really good here too. Mostly, I think the cute one is Jessica Cruz's Green Lantern. She's got that cute dark hair. No, I have a real brother. He just doesn't live here anymore. applications. I have a brother, yeah. He looks just like me, except he's taller. And there's actually two villains in this movie, Lobo and Orm. I thought Patrick Wilson did a good job in Aquaman. He didn't bother me. I didn't need to see him eat a roach in the second one, but dang, that was bad writing. The good what worked in that movie was the relationship between him and his brother. That worked for me. Even though he's older than Jason Momoa, they calls him little brother. And like Patrick Wilson is like several years older than Jason Momoa. He's in his 50s now. I remember I first saw him in Watchmen when I was in college. I saw him. He recorded all that. Poor Aquaman. Because the Aquaman in the 2018 movie looked like Roman Reigns. Congrats, by the way, Roman Reigns. You're going to WrestleMania again. But at least he's not going to have the title for 3 years again. Because, nah, I want LA Knight to win the title. He deserves it. He was in the top. He did one of the better performances in the Rumble this year in the third act. He's so over. They got to make him world champion at least once. The Constitution of Atlantis. It's a lot of words. Full blooded. I'm not. I'm a king in my nerd kingdom at Comic Con. I'm not relinquishing my crown. Of course, she's barely in the second movie. In this movie, yes. In the 2018 movie, live action movie, yeah, could have been done better. Why does she have a British accent in the Snyder Cut? That didn't make any sense. I'm like, guys, Amber Heard is not Emily Blunt. She's not even wanted. So when you get a girl trying to sound like Emily Blunt, I'm like, that's not Emily Blunt, you fools. Zack Snyder doesn't know. Oh yeah, I know this villain. This is a new villain. I bet Tevye knows who he is. The Red Lanterns, because they also have the Green Lantern Red and Yellow Lanterns. Mm-hmm. He has a good look to him. Yeah, exactly. Most of the people at Comic Con are my people, even if they look completely different from me. I love being in my nerd kingdom. I was outside the Javits Center last year, and I could feel the essence of that nerd kingdom right in my face. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have fun. The Sea Gate. It's a Stargate. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. What if is Marvel, not DC? DC didn't have a what if. They had these alternate donut. Yep, they went to the Stargate. Like Luke. A clam. Hmm. Get it? She's too green. I'm glad the snow's melting. I'm sick of the snow and the ice out there. They didn't even take the garbage this morning. So, well, last night. So they took my recycle, but not garbage. So I have to wait. We saw a red cat. I remember that cat from the Super Pets movie. Cats are not underwater creatures. They don't like being in the water. Cats don't like to take a bath. Dexter. She was in that cat was in the Super Pets movie. It had those fireballs that it shot out of its tail. We're 30 minutes in, so we're halfway through the movie. Yeah. There's no sun underwater. Sonic cannon time. Booyah. Mm-hmm. Yep, that gal's not gonna do because she has money. She's doing just fine. Yeah, it is. Batman just has everything, doesn't he? He has a tool for nearly every problem. He's raising the temperature. The sun's coming out. Yep, he knocked her out too. See, she's weird. Look at that smile. The furnace. Yeah. The Dune. Atreides. Yeah, it looks like Dune. That's where Supergirl's going to be at a different planet that has a red sun. I like her voice. Hmm. Nice. She has a hammer. There's no annoying voices in this movie like some other films I have to sit through. Mirage. He was stiff. Get it? He's erect. Oh, I wish he could lift me. Yeah, it's like a divining rods. Hmm. Yeah, when they're near water, they spread apart. I live near water. That's why it's so cold. I live near a lake. Hmm. We know. Rub your scales. See, he has a backup plan. A carnival. Star City, that's where the Flash is from. Yeah, the Flash is not in this movie because they were doing his own movie. Damian Wayne and Batgirl. Because Robin's voice is not a kid, not in this movie. That's Scott Menville. He's not a kid anymore. He hasn't been a kid since the 80s. Because Teen Titans Robin's not here. This is Damian, Bruce's son. That's the different Robin. There's different Robins. Look at look at that machine. Look at that. Sharks were freaking lasers. Almost, yeah. Not on its head, but near. There's Batgirl. So he's here, yeah. Well, Clayface is not in this movie, but his movie's coming out soon in about 7 months. The Supergirl's movie's in 4 months, so I'm ready for it. Give me my baby. Give it to me right in between the eyes. There it is. The watering hole. He's shaking. Get in the water. What's this? A cantina from Star Wars? Looks like it. Or that stupid. Yeah, it's Star Wars. Or that stupid casino planet from the Last Jedi. But we don't mention the Last Jedi in this channel. I'm never doing a podcast for that movie. I'd rather lick the dirty snow outside with my tongue. If you can't live without water. Yeah, yeah. You ever seen? Have you ever seen the movie Dune? Yeah, water is like a it's like a rare commodity in that. Hmm. Again, we know water's not expensive. Even mineral water. I once got a mineral water on my birthday for like $3 or $4. Well, it was after my birthday. Yeah, he wore the black cowl in this one. He had the blue one earlier. Now he has the black one. Misery loves company. Is the cat eater from Star Wars. Coins. Yep, they're throwing coins at him. Lobo. Hell yeah. That's a cute voice. There's Robin and Batgirl. He has the Robin with the hoodie. exit. They're on the pier. He's a bounty hunter. Yeah, it's a dolphin. Same with me. Mr. Terrific is gonna take Cyborg's place because he got over. A lot of people dress up as him, and I will be him at Comic Con this year. I gotta buy my costume this month or in March. It's disgusting. That is gross. Me too. Watch. It is like the cantina, just underwater. Mm-hmm. Water. Yeah, but you could get water any second now. I drink it every day, guys. I need to. I can't live without it. Yeah, like in the Mario movie, they're gonna do that. We'll see Cyborg again in the new season. We can't just have Mr. Terrific and John Stewart. It'll be no. Mr. Terrific is gonna be big. I'm telling you, he's gonna be accepted for his race. Of course he is, Josh. Miles got over 10, almost 10 years ago, but we can't wait another 10 years for him to be in live action. It's got to be between this year and 2029. If not, it'll be too late. No, not France. The Great Wall of China, foreshadowing. Rat, what are you barking at? We also have Wonder Man, who's getting over. Critics are and audiences are liking it. The ones that are saying it sucks are the idiots, Josh. These people complain about anything. If anything is not TikTok 5 second videos, they think that it's boring. Sorry, but I don't make 5 second videos. Even my shorts are at least a minute long. We can wait for 10 years, but I just don't want to rush it. It's not rushed when it's the fourth movie. This is the fourth Spider-Man movie. Fourth, not first. Fourth. They mentioned him in Homecoming. They can't let that has to follow through. If not, then it was a lie. It's like I got a nephew here. Who do you think his nephew is? He's the Prowler. No, he looks nothing like the Prowler because the Prowler looks like Spawn mixed with like Deadpool, but purple. He didn't have that costume. And yes, the Prowler's going to be in the next and beyond in Spider Verse and beyond. I know that's what you're waiting for. You're like, oh, I'm gonna have an orgasm seeing that. Wait till Spidey comes out. Because Spidey is gonna come out in July and everybody's gonna see it. I'm seeing the Super Bowl commercial. Yeah, it's almost done. We only got 20 minutes left. 20 something minutes. Because Wonder Man, at least they tried something different. It's more like WandaVision, just less comedic, less sitcom-y, and more like Arrested Development. It's more like that, or The Bear, or something like that, where the comedy is not like forced. Because Ben Kingsley was pretty funny in that first episode that I saw. I'm gonna see more of it tonight, because I don't have to worry. I'm not. He's not a fishy. He's a dolphin. We know that Miles is going to be the next Spider-Man because Tom Holland can't be Spider-Man forever. You have to have a backup because the Venom is not a backup. Look what happened with those. They failed. Critics hated them and they were bad movies. All three of them. It's not Blade. He's not supposed to be Blade. He doesn't have a sword. Yep, his bike. They got Lobo. They didn't wait. They didn't wait 10 years to do Lobo, and I'm like, no, they James Gunn wants more characters from DC that were overlooked or not used at all. Booster Gold, Lobo, Supergirl, Green Lantern, Mister Terrific, even freaking Plastic Man. They could do a Plastic Man movie on Max or whatever or Netflix because that's probably where the DC stuff is going to go anywhere. So I don't care. Just the people got to stop complaining that Netflix is going to kill cinemas. Yeah, because cinemas are doing really bad right now. It's because of the snow. It's not because Netflix bought out Warner Brothers. It's just a company, guys. Companies can fail too. I'll always have these DC stuff that Warner Brothers did. They can never take that away from me. I'm sick of people complaining all the time. He's an anti-hero, yeah, but a villain also. Clayface is not an anti-hero, he's a villain. I could see a whole movie about a villain. What do you think Joker was, or Marty Supreme? He's not a good he's not a good person. Salome is a nice person in real life, but in that movie, he's not. He's a criminal. He's a villain. Title drop. I'm just sick of people complaining about every little thing. Yeah, we get it. The Silent Hill sequel sucked. We get it. We all got that. I mean, it's one of the worst reviewed movies of the year so far. We're only 34 days into 2026. 34 days. We're not even 100 days in. Calm down. I'm seeing Supergirl. I'm going to lick my lips the whole time because that's how I feel about girls. I haven't had a DC girl in the theater for years, man. Years. And no, Hawk Girl doesn't count. That's a side character that was barely in the movie. She should have been in there a little bit more. She had her moments, but I wanted more. Her and Supergirl's cameo in the Superman movie. Atrocitus. Hold on. This way. And once again, this animation still holds up. It's almost 10 years old, and it looks better than a lot of movies that came out last year. No, but bottleneck dolphins can attack if they feel threatened. Yep, you're out. You want to bet? Oh no, not Cyborg. Yeah, I missed the Flash in this, but the Flash couldn't swim, so they kept him out of this movie. Since this is Aquaman's movie. Because they don't have this on Max anymore, so it's good to have it on DVD. Because there's no special features though. That's one of the few DVDs that doesn't have one. But it does it does work. Pump. Slurpee. Now when I want to get a Slurpee, I have to go further. Because the 7-Eleven near my home is gone now. It's a giant straw. That's what happened to last week. A lot of the yeah, we're almost an hour in, so the movie's almost over. Yeah, I know it's upsetting. People complain about everything. Yeah, it's exhausting. That's why I do this podcast to get away from all the complaining. Blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. But those who worship evil's night, beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I'm preserving my physical media. I'm not selling it. If these things get signed to Comic Con, I'm not selling it. Yeah, she's cute. She was in the DC superhero girls. No, we still got the slurp. Why? Why? I want to see the superhero girls in DC. We're gonna see some of them because we're getting Supergirl first. Yeah, they did. The Aquaman movie is the only DCU movie to make $1 billion. Marvel did it several times. It's Sonar. Plankton, ice cream. It shoots ice cream. Plankton cracks me up in that cartoon. I could eat a village. Remember that episode? So the main villain is Atrocitus. Atrocitus, yeah. Because he's on the front cover. Lobo's just a side character, and then, Orm is the villain for like a third of the movie, and then he kind of sidelined. That's why Black Manta was not in this movie because he's not part of this plot. There's their ships. The sun. Yeah, so do I. The sun is going to melt all that snow, and we can move on with our lives in the spring. We got 6 more weeks of winter because the groundhog saw his shadow yesterday. We could see Hera, and yeah, Hera. We didn't see Hera in the last one. A giant sperm whale. We got Supergirl, and we'll open the door to Wonder Woman, Zatanna, and Jessica Cruz, and Star Sapphire and other DC girls. Drink some water. Oh yeah, buddy. I have the power. I'm sorry, that's He-Man, not Aquaman. Yep, gotcha, buddy. The dolphin's okay. destroyed. Yep. Yes. Yeah. It's like Spaceballs, except they're taking the air out, not water. Suck, suck, suck. There he is. Your wish is his command. Yes, sir. Every king needs a queen. How cute. She has lipstick. That's what most of the girls do because, to make sure that they're female. I look better like this than with all that hair. Yeah. Hooray or something. See, Batman doesn't get excited that much. In his own movie, he does because the Lego Batman movie's hilarious. I haven't done that one, but I could do that some other time. Because I'm going to only do one per franchise since this is an Aquaman movie. The next one's a Batman movie. So next DC movie has to be something different. Or I could do a Marvel movie. I want to do Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. I haven't done that one yet. Lobo. We know. He'll be back in June. Yep, power off. And a Lego brick. That's all you get. No, not my straw. Straws are made of paper now. Some of them are still made of plastic, but like in Starbucks, they still have plastic straws there. That's right, Superman. Let that block of ice melt so it can go back into the earth. Rain. I'm hoping for that so the snow could wash away. We can't. Yes, it was. This is a decent movie. I like this film. Hmm. Yes, he did. Just like Thor with the hammer or He-Man with his sword. It's just a crown, guys. Not everybody gets to wear a crown. It's a fun movie. I'm glad I got to watch it again. Under the Sea. Oh, I'm sorry. That's another animated film. Under the sea. Under the sea. Down is better. Down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Again, I'll do The Little Mermaid, but later this month. Just the first one. I'm not doing the sequel or the prequel or the remake because me too. We know. We'll see Atrocitus in one of the DC movies. Maybe in the Green Lantern movie or the Green Lantern Corps. We know, Lobo. You're a villain. It's a cool character. I like his look and his attitude, and he has a gravelly voice without being stupid. Gorilla Grodd. That was nice. We know. It's a fun movie. Yep. It's a fun movie. I definitely recommend it. Good job, Bat Peters. 2 people wrote it, not 20. So let's skip this. I think there's a scene at the end. No, there's no scene at the end because this is one of the movies that's standalone. So thanks for watching, guys, and take care. I won't be doing a podcast tomorrow. I'm gonna take a day break, and then Thursday I could do Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, even though they only fight each other once and then fight against the Joker and these other villains. So see you guys then. Yeah, later.